Happy Wednesday. It is officially day 3 of being in the house fully and completely. It already feels like home. Genuinely feel like we've been here so much longer. I'm not sure if it's just because, you know, we started buying the house in December and it's been a couple of months. But even though it's an absolute tip, it just feels right. So what I want to show you guys first is the house absolutely jam-packed to the brim with boxes and bags, because that's the reality of moving. All right, like empty house tour, yeah, that's fine and dandy because we're not here yet, but the amount of stuff we had was, or is, ridiculous. And I know that I would say 70% of it's mine. There's a lot of stuff, and I definitely want to purge as I unpack, but obviously not everything. Like, I'm not purging stuff from the kitchen. It's more stuff that we used to have stored in the basement, which again, in our new layout, I am so happy to have that storage room. So I thought I would take you guys around the house, show you what the current state of it is, and then get into some tidying. I do want to do some like organizational videos, but I don't think that I can do them at the same time as unpacking, just because I don't know how I want things to be just yet. We are going to kind of just like play by ear to figure out what works for us. So I've already tinkered a little bit, but genuinely, who knows? So right now the goal is just get rid of the boxes and give everything a spot, if not a home, and find our floor, because there's not a whole lot of it right now. So I'm just gonna have my cup of tea and then I will take you around. All right, so when you walk into the living room and the kitchen, there's a lot of stuff, although I did tidy up a lot of things in here yesterday. Don't mind our island, it needs some loving work. Some of the stuff is already emptied. It was emptied by my mother-in-law. Our counters are a tip because we've just kind of shoved things everywhere. We've realized that these like quad outlet isn't working at the moment, so we gotta figure that one out. And then this is what the hallway and dining room look like. I don't even know if I can get much closer than this. This is the dining room. Or what will eventually be the dining room. Packed to the brim. And this is the bedroom. Mountain of clothes, don't mind the bed, I'm currently stripping it. We got a pile of socks, so we gotta empty that out. Bunch of the bins got put in, and my friend did have them up in the cupboards, but I've been digging in them trying to figure out what's what. So yeah, lots of socks. Lots of clothes, and there's still tons of bags downstairs that haven't made it up yet. As for my office, not too shabby at the moment because a lot of the stuff also is not in here yet. So here's probably a better view of things. Some things don't belong in here, some things do belong in here. A lot of this stuff goes into the closet. I just haven't moved it yet, but we're getting there. And then all of these 2 buckets are all makeup. They need to go back into the Alex drawer, and that will be a separate video. those boxes are emptied and my counters are overflowing, we gotta figure out where to put these things. Now we have a cabinet over here that's a pantry and it's double tall. I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so we've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves that are semi-adjustable, and then we've got a double cabinet there, and we've got stuff up here. None of these things are for sure, but it's kind of our starting point. This room earlier to find a couple things that I knew exactly where they were, and as much as it's a lot of boxes, I think that it shouldn't take too long, but obviously the larger furniture pieces and stuff I can't pick up myself. So Scott and I are going to do the projector screen in a little bit. We did the measurements and stuff yesterday, but I think that I'm going to start kind of bringing the stuff that belongs to my office up, and then of course cluttering my office, but I think it'll make me feel better. And also we have company this weekend, actually 2 sets of company this weekend, so I kind of want to make a dent. It's not going to be perfect, it's not going to be done. Everyone's been forewarned about that. Like, my dad's one of the guests, so he's not worried, but my sister-in-law, who didn't get to come as part of the move, wants to come by, and she knows it's a disaster, so I'm not having to have an absolutely perfect house. But obviously I want it to look nice, so I'm gonna try and make as much of a dent as possible. Alrighty, so my dad was here yesterday and he's still here, but we made a really good dent on the dining room. We can actually walk all the way in now. So a lot of the boxes moved downstairs. Some of these are ones for this room or for upstairs, but we're gonna continue. And then we got our bookcases up. We got what? Obviously the shelves are not up yet, but we got those. enjoyed the little time lapse of unpacking big chunks of the new house. There is still work to be done. My office has yet to be touched, and there's still things on my kitchen counter, but we are making progress. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because, again, moving is real and raw and it's not picture perfect, so I wanted to give you a little glimpse into our chaos. If you have missed any of the other moving videos, I will leave them linked up the playlist. And I hope that you guys enjoyed and that you guys will subscribe to the channel, like, comment. You guys can find me on Instagram, and I also have a home account where you'll see more of this kind of content popping up. So I will see you guys in my next video. See ya!